the hell is this?
Is that Brondo stuff?
They're watering crops with a sports drink?
Hey, what's going on? Alright, so it's been a couple days since I made a vid. We're looking at the 1.3s here. Gonna put them on there. And this is what one looks like when it's finished in comparison. I think that's pretty awesome. Pretty nice looking. I don't have the foam in there. I don't know where it is. What the heck did I do with it? Yeah, so it's right here. It's really soft. I was just like, maybe it'll be better without it. Like, it's gonna get some nice, let's see if I can show this here. It's gonna get some nice squish and conformity to whatever you're going over. Kind of makes it look more real, more scale. And I want to show you what this thing weighs in at. So I did my lead weight mod. This is the heaviest wheel I've ever seen on a Scx24. Alright, so we can read that right now. 00. This is one tire wheel combo, 106 grams. I've never seen anybody have one this heavy before. So this is going to keep your rig planted. It's going to make your suspension flex beautifully. A lot of guys use those oil-filled shocks because, in my opinion, their wheels and everything are too light. But this is going to make this thing roll beautifully, especially if you drive scale. This is going to have the most amount of weight you can possibly have down low and wide. And I think that looks really sharp. Just a couple Sharpies here. I did the brass in red, obviously, and the chrome in black. So up close you can kind of see, like, it is a black marker, so you kind of get that red tinge to it, but overall, like from a distance, it's black. It was kind of tricky to put together too, because just the way these wheels go together. It's pretty bizarre. So this back plate is very thin. You kind of gotta like squish it down together before you can get your screw in there. It's pretty bizarre. It's like 3 pieces joining, so it takes a little bit. And I'm really liking the look of that. That looks like one awesome tire. So as you can see too, I'm running these ones backwards. I'm gonna go back to the forward look. Like the V pointed the direction of it turning instead of that right there. I think they look cooler like that actually. But that's what one looks like finished. And I still love these. These are hands down my favorite tire or favorite wheel I've ever seen. Like, in my opinion, I have not seen one cooler. I was just admiring them earlier. I was like, damn, those turned out wicked. These are actually getting up there for, like, I really like these. I noticed Injora has another version. It's a different brass cut. That pattern right there is a bit different. And I was like, yeah, those are not too bad too. So they're starting to come out with some pretty cool stuff. Like that's awesome looking. Great color. Turned out really well. And I think this turned out equally as well. And it just looks awesome. So I have it airlocked. I like the look of that. I personally like airlock tires. It gives it that like realism look, kind of like bouncy. And 106 grams, that's insane. Yeah, I thought it was going to be 100 grams, but it actually ended up taking almost another full one of those. Looking pretty sweet. So I'm going to finish those up and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done later. Yo, what's going on? Just wanted to show the before and after. So this is what it used to look like. Here's the set that's on there. Let's do a nice It's not bad looking, don't get me wrong, right? Like, it's pretty decent. Then let's flip the thing around. That's awesome. Yep, I dig the look of that a lot. Airlocked, nice and squishy. Set it on the ground, see all those tires squished down. Take this out of the holder quickly. Heck yeah, look at that, like legit tires. The other side don't really do that because they have the foam. Yeah, that looks great. 1.3s, custom. So there's stock. It rolls away. So that's how they've come. The one on the left, clearly, and that's the custom on the right. Like, if you like that look, then yeah, you don't need to do it. Do it whatever color you like too, right? I thought this was awesome for this rig. The black and red. I could have done it the other way too. I could have done the chrome in red and black on the brass, but I prefer that look. It kind of like shows off the spokes much more. I keep going back to that because that's my favorite so far. The freaking purple's great. But the 1.3 like that is awesome. I'm really impressed with this. So it's really simple to do too. And if you get good quality rubber like Little Guy Racing, it'll stretch over, no problem. So the inner ring, this guy right here, even with the lead on it and no foams inside, it just popped over without issue. I didn't even feel like I was going to rip at all. Like, yeah, turned out great. Yeah, that's way cool. Looking sharp, and I'm digging this a lot. The realism of the air-filled tire. I like it. So if you got a rig with a certain color scheme going on, get a set of these. They're cheap. I think I only paid like $32 or $34 Canadian. Pretty awesome. Disassemble, color them how you like, and bam, you got something that like doesn't exist out there until you do it. I'm very impressed. I think this rig looks awesome now, like it's sitting on 24s. Versus that, those just look so small now, like they're almost silly. Like, I don't know how people were running 70mm tires before on 1.0s. That just looked horrible in my opinion. This is looking good. Cool rig. And you notice how the front's popped up when it drives because of the underdrive. It actually drops the front. Pretty awesome. Okay, later.
And tomorrow night looks even more better. Word is that Beef Supreme himself might come out of retirement.